Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you what I have called a slim and stylish card. Yes, back to my gorgeous friend Halsey, who is slim and stylish. If you recall, was it last month or even the month before, I bought you the Smarty box that she had made, and I just loved it. And so this time, from that same treat that she gifted me, she also made coordinating cards. As you can see, obviously it's retiring stuff here, and that little ribbon's coming undone as well. It's retiring products that I've got, or retired products that I have here, but I absolutely love it. I love the way that it sits behind the punch there, so it sits sort of like that. It has an extra card inside. I just love it. I think it's really pretty, and so I recreated it, but in a standard card size. So this is a standard card, and it's just been recreated with new products to fit in our standard C6 envelopes. Exactly the same principle, just as I say, different sizing. So this is the beautiful perfectly penciled DSP. I've used this really pretty decorative circle punch, which is a new one we have. Just love it. And every time I make a project, just lately, I've been desperate to use Starry Sky. And just for whatever reason, it's not happened. So I was adamant that this card was going to be Starry Sky. I've used the elegant faceted gems, which are old, but I think they look fabulous on this. Are in colour glimmer to add a bit of glimmer. And yeah, obviously it folds to be postage. It might be a little bit thick in terms of, you know, sort of dimensions and stuff like that, but it does fit in a C6 envelope, and I had lots of fun colouring this in. So I've literally used Starry Sky on the flowers and the Parakeet Party for the leaves and stems. Quite therapeutic colouring all of that in. So let me show you how to do it. So as I've mentioned before on my cards, it's basically a sheet of A4 scored in half, cut in half to create this fold, because I need a book fold for this one. So I've got my centre score line here. And then, no, I don't need my trimmer. Oh, I do need my trimmer. I'm talking nonsense. So, with your piece of card, so this piece of card itself is 14.9 by 21 centimetres. If you recall, I don't use inches on cards, just centimetres. So on the long side, you're going to score at 10.5 centimetres. You're then going to flip it over, and we're going to score around 5.25, which is random, I know, but you can go with whatever you want to go with, but that's where we score. And then you fold your normal card as you would a normal card base. Cat's back. And then obviously where we flipped it, this now folds over upon itself. I'm just going to flatten the edges there, where it's been cut. So we have this effect. Okay, so you're going to turn it this way, and you can now see that this is the base of the card. So we need the front layers here, which are cardstock, and I've used glimmer. You can use whatever you wish. So your card piece here is 14.4 by 4.7 centimetres, and that just sits on this front panel here. And then for the glimmer, or DSP or whatever you use, it's 13.9 by 4.2. Pop that one on there. Okay, so then I want to add my coloured card to this layer here. And I've gone with the Sweet Sorbet on this occasion. And this piece is 10 by 14.4 centimetres. And like I said, other than cutting all your layers, it does actually come together really easily. Okay, so that's that part done for now. Let's So I'm going to leave that as is for a moment. And now we need to concentrate on this card piece here. So as you can see, this actually is another little card all in itself. So this piece of card needs to be 13.4 by 18 centimetres, and on the long side we're going to score at 9 centimetres. So you're just scoring it in half basically. Fold and burnish this one. It's easier to do this here and now. And then your layers on here, so you need a piece of card that is 12.9 by 8.5. That goes just on there. And then, excuse me, I have already coloured this one in just to save time. Your DSP needs to be 12.4 by 8 centimetres, and then that will just sit on there. Okay, flip it over now because you want to stamp your sentiment just on the inside, and I've used the lovely Shaded Summer. So Love You Friend was the sentiment I was going for on here, and then Sweet Sorbet ink, just make sure I've got this the right way. So I'm just going to stamp that in the centre. Get rid of that. And I'm going to get rid of that and bring in the other sentiment that I used, which is Some Friendships Are Just Meant to Be. This actually now can be stuck on, so you need adhesive on here. And again, this now sits on here, but it does actually sit pretty central. So as long as you've got an equal bit all the way round, you should be okay. And that obviously, again now, is taking shape. So my final part is a piece of lovely cardstock. Again, I'm using the Sweet Sorbet. Just get my dust buddy on there. And then my Basics embossing powder. Versamark. Yes, hello pussycat. Stamp it right in the centre of that bit of card. And then, where's my paper? Bit of paper on here, and just some with the white, did I say that already? White embossing powder. I've just had my lunch, so I'm actually in that slumber part of the day where you just feel, I've had my lunch and I'd quite like to just have a little nap. Right, does anybody else get that? Is it an age thing? Is it just me? Yeah, I have my lunch and I think, right, now I just need a little nap. Okay, heat emboss that sentiment there. I'm not one for colouring, but again, my lovely Halsey from Slimm and Stylish is obsessed with blends, and if you follow her you will know. So I really try and do her some justice by using my blends, because I know that she will be extremely happy to know I've used my blends. So, okay, decorative circle. Gently slide this in, and then, as you can see, it sits just nicely in the centre there. And, oops. And then all you need to do is on the back of this, now you need to remember that this piece is going to tuck in behind it. So you don't want to be putting, you don't want to be putting dimensionals all the way. So I kind of went by the bottom line of words, and these edges of the scallop circle bit here as my guide. So when I flipped it over, I know not to go beyond those bits. And so I just kind of put them in a, well, that went a bit crazy, but put them in a line and then take the backing off. And then, to be honest, I did just stick this without that, because you can't, it won't lie flat as well as do what it's meant to. So I'm just eyeballing it from either end here and just touching the bottom of the glimmer paper just there. And then that will now sit and hold that. How pretty. And then my last little, as I say, little nod was these beautiful, elegant, faceted gems, which I haven't used for ages, but actually love. And I'm just going to stick some of these on here. Whoops. Now, stop jumping around. One there, and then just a little one there. And there we have it. Those are my slim and stylish cards. Thank you, Halsey, and thank you everybody for joining me. Hope to see you all again very soon.